to the court.
Jay, these 10 players on the court are ready to go, and so are we. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
That's no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Leonard. His first effort off the mark to Leonard. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Hill into the front court. Lead is 2. And stuffs it home. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
George, he was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Strong finish for Paul George.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Bucks at the controls. The pass taken away by the Clippers. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Number 3, George Hill.
Leonard.
To number 22, Chris Middleton. That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. Off the mark. 2 for 3 on this trip. George Hill to Adetokunbo. Terrific vision. And the Clippers with the rebound. To Leonard. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Hill across the timeline. 2-point advantage. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
It's a big finish.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Leonard. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Adetokunbo to Lopez. Driving right to the basket. Lopez. Shot from in close, no good.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Giannis!
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for the Clippers, number 13, Paul George.
George. Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. It's a second. One more coming. 3 for 3. Nice. The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Matthews. Defense making the ball handler work. Clippers have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Now a steal by Milwaukee.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Matthews. Wide open look, won't go. George. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
To Bledsoe. Deep left corner. Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
George gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Antetokounmpo goes to the left side. Bledsoe. And it's George there for the rebound. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. And throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Here's a steal. Dangerous pass. He'll put it up at the buzzer. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Get back.
That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. Milwaukee with the basketball.
Get back in there.
Hill shot, no good. Williams across the timeline. Up by 6. George. Paul George. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Oh, 5-second violation.